Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, September 12th, 2020. Welcome to all of you. We may actually get something. You can see behind me, that's called sunlight back there, and we have not seen the sun in a long time. Still very weak, but right, reward direction, not perfection. At least down here, we're moving in the right direction in terms of dealing with the smoke. Who knows what next week brings? Who knows what next month brings in terms of all of these fires? I wanted to discuss, I've gotten quite a few Gmails asking me about channel terminations, and an interesting one came in today and asked me theoretically if a person was able to develop or use another YouTube channel after being after receiving a suspension or a ban. What would be the impact of Adsense? And it's not something that I really thought about before, and this is not directed in any one particular. I'm going to speak in generalities here today. The main thing you have to know that a lot of people may not be familiar with, and I'm no expert. Let me preface this by saying I'm no expert on anything, okay? These are just things that I was able to figure out or experience over the years on YouTube. And the thing that people don't realize is that Adsense is like a blanket that covers all online media activities, meaning, yes, YouTube is one part of the Adsense family, but suppose that you created a blog, a travel vlog at that time, well, a blog, you're writing up your travels. You start to promote that, and you get people watching, checking in on that, and reading that blog on a daily basis. You can actually apply to Adsense to have that blog monetized effectively. So what happens is you put your content on there, depending on views, display ads on the side. You can earn money on that, and there's other ways too that you can earn money. But we principally know that YouTube is the main one, and it really is the heart of the whole Google system. Now, what does that mean? It means that some people join YouTube and they don't care if they ever make a dime. They're just there for shits and giggles, so to speak. They're not there to monetize a channel. They have zero interest in that. So this really has no bearing on them. Other people use YouTube as their lifeline of support through life, and a way to pay the bills, a way to get some supplemental income. It takes a long time to build up a channel to the point where it really throws anything significant off of the channel. But the way you begin earning revenue is that you have to meet a certain threshold of watch hours, and you have to have a certain level of a subscriber base. Once you reach that level, you can apply to Adsense. Now, the other thing to know about Adsense too is, unlike YouTube, where it's theoretically possible to evade the rules of regulation and operate in the dark zone, with a channel, all roads lead back to Adsense, particularly if you want to monetize and make money. Let's drill down on this. A little bit. You only get one Adsense account for life. Okay, everything that you ever do on any platform, whether it's YouTube, whether it's a blog that you create, a website that you create, you only ever get one Adsense account, and it is for life. And unlike YouTube, if your Adsense gets terminated, which automatically happens when an account is suspended or terminated, then you can't earn any more revenue. It doesn't matter if you think that you got invites to monetize other channels. I have a channel that I created. It was called Buck bot, kind of a funny name, that I wanted to use as my custom bot for doing Streamlabs instead of using a Streamlabs Nightbot or something like that, to have a custom one that people would laugh about. Buck, 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 buck. Yeah, everything's a buck, 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 buck. And I received the same notifications. The channel has nothing going on it. I've never uploaded a video, but I also received notification that from Google that you know, you might want to monetize this channel. Well, it would never, you know, they're encouraging people before they get rid of it, and I'm sure the channel will be gone because nothing's been done on it. So they're kind of encouraging people to build up the channels and move towards monetization. If you don't, then you're not good for business for YouTube in the advertising sense, because you haven't demonstrated over the last year or two any interest. You know, it's a dead issue. It's like a dead channel. So don't be fooled by claims that someone's invited for monetization. Everything is kind of disconnected between the Gmail, the YouTube, Adsense. But where it all comes together is underneath of the Adsense umbrella. Now let's suppose theoretically that you have lost your channel on YouTube, and you're slick, you're wily, and you have old channels, and or you create a new channel and you're able to evade the rules and regulations of YouTube. Well, I mean, the first guideline is you shouldn't even fiddle with anything else while you're under a suspension or review, because it specifically tells you you're not allowed to do anything else on YouTube during from now on. So if you do that, you're automatically breaking the rules. But let's suppose you're able to go through the slalom course and evade all of the flak guns, boom, 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 that are firing at you, and you've managed to make your way into what you think is a safe zone. Well, remember, your ultimate goal is to make money on YouTube. So one day you sit down and you see that your subscriber base on your illegal channel and your view count has reached a point where it theoretically makes it possible for you to apply to monetization. What happens, and this is the real deal here, when you go to hit that submit button, a couple things are going to happen. Number one, you'll probably receive an immediate counter notification from Adsense that this account is suspended and you're not eligible for monetization. And then, because the ties of Adsense and Google and YouTube are very close, you will likely get your channel terminated. So the important thing is, once that Adsense is suspended, as it is when a channel is terminated or suspended, all monetization activities on any channel or anything are de-linked to that. It's YouTube's way of kind of saying, okay, you might be slick enough to have another Gmail and a new phone number and set up an account, but all roads lead to Adsense. When you come with your bucket and you want to partake a little bit of the cash flow there, well, Adsense can already determine that the one account that you're allowed to have in life is already associated and been terminated with another channel, and you will be denied the opportunity to monetize that channel automatically. It's like YouTube. It's like Google Incorporated's master nuclear option. And you know what? They don't have to lift a finger to do anything at all. It all becomes automatic. So the key point to remember: you only get one Adsense for life. Upon suspension or termination, Adsense is automatically disabled. And anything else that you try to connect to that, guess what? No matter how hard you work on another channel, no matter what subscriber, view numbers, As soon as you hit that submit button for that monetization, you can really expect all hell to break loose. YouTube's kind of interesting, and Google, that they have sort of these fail-safe methodologies to entrap people that are scofflaws and insist on breaking the terms and conditions of YouTube upon monetization, upon termination, immediately using other YouTube channels and things like that. I don't know why anybody would ever be so dumb to do something like that, particularly when they're in an appeal period. But it is what it is. Like I say, that's life, and that's life on YouTube. Okay, so there's my wrap today. I don't have the comment section on because I'm just giving out my experience here, and I don't want this to be directed to any one person. I refuse to ever give publicity to people I choose not to give it to here on YouTube. So that's the reason that the comments are disabled. Okay, so you always got AdSenses. You imagine this: you're coming down the football field, you're on that 1 yard line, right? And you're first and goal at the 1 yard line, and you decide to throw a pass, or you decide to run it up the middle, a quarterback keeper. Guess what? You're probably going to get stuffed right there, fumble, and it's going to be game over. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Thumbs up are always appreciated. Yeah, please take a second to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, everybody.